Good morning. Welcome to the Demons Clubcast, episode 12, with your hosts, Mad Dog and UncleChowdr. We're a little light today. It's just the two hombres here, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna bust this out because uh yeah, we got this. It's a little early still. I'm still waking up a little bit, so bear with me this morning. Um,
Yeah.
as always, we're still gonna start with what we've been playing. Mad Dog, why don't you go first?
Uh, Warzone, Warzone, and more of the addicting Warzone.
Yeah,
Uh,
I totally get that.
yeah, dude. We had me and the squad had a fucking killer killer set on was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night. Stayed up way too damn late. I was up till like 4 in the morning. Um, but dude, like 5, 6 dubs, bounced around on different game modes, just messing around.
Hell yeah.
It was great. Took some pretty sweet clips of just some funny shit that was happening. Had a fist fight that went right, and then the teammate tried to avenge, and he didn't realize where I was standing. Shit like that. Um, but yeah, that's really been about it.
Hell yeah. Well, I've been playing a lot of games like I always do because I never can just play one game consistently, I feel like. Um, from what we talked about last week, I did finish Spider-Man 2. Amazing game, super awesome. I fucking love it. I do plan on going back to it and doing some more of the side quests and stuff eventually. I just was really impatient to get to Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. I've been really enjoying that on the PS5. The combat in that game is just it's so good. It's really well done. A better Assassin's Creed, honestly, in all aspects. It's such a good game. They did really good on the different fighting stances as well. Just really well done. And it's so pretty. The game is so unbelievably pretty to watch. And then I finally got a code to get into the closed beta for Predecessor on the PlayStation 5. I do have the game on my PC, but it doesn't run as well on my PC as it does on this PS5, and I can stream it from the PS5, which is nice because I my stuff set up for console streaming. My PC is just not powerful enough to stream and play this game at the same time. It would be really hard on it, I feel like. And my TV that I use for a monitor, it just isn't super great. There's a lot of screen tearing all the time. I need to get a monitor for this PC. But Predecessors been a great time. If you played Paragon back in the day on PS4, you will be very familiar with Predecessor. It is the return, something that me and a lot of the guys have been waiting for a while. Kyle's been playing a lot. This gameplay has Kyle in there. He's in there playing with me. Um, no, this wasn't Kyle. No, this was yesterday. Sorry, wrong gameplay. Um, but uh, it's it's one of my favorite games ever. It's like Smite. It's a third person shooter MOBA, I guess would be a good way to put it, a genre in it, like third person League of Legends. It's got the same kind of armor system where they, use the different, you have to go back to the base and buy different weapons and armor pieces and stuff to build your character and buff your character and get skills. Ooh, watch me kill Grux right here. Bam, son. Um, but it's a really good time. And if you have like we were playing with a full squad yesterday, if you have a full squad, it's such a good time. It's a really fun game. I'm just trying to get better at jungling, which is the gameplay right here. But yeah, that's and I played some Warzone this weekend. Pretty frustrating. Just constant bad connection, constant bad ping, and I don't know if it's just me being a little overconfident, but I feel like I'm losing gunfights I should be winning quite often. Um, just weird stuff like that. But everybody says that about COD, so I'm always
I
gonna
agree.
I'm always gonna go back to it. So,
Yeah, definitely.
I will continue to play it when and where I can. But I'm also gonna devote more time to predecessor and stuff, especially once this game gets a full release. Really enjoy playing this game. But for that's pretty much what I've been playing this last week. Just kind of some of the things I've hopped in on. Um, uh, Video game wise, not a whole lot of big news to talk about. Um, I haven't really seen anything too crazy. We're all the biggest story that I've seen is one that kind of made me guffaw a little bit. I wanted to drop on the pod here. Um
Mm.
there's a huge PC game, Star Citizen. I know we've talked about it a little bit. Star Citizen just introduced a $48,000 ship bundle, but only for players who have already spent $10,000. And yes, I'm talking real life money. I'm not talking fucking
Yeah,
in game currency. I'm talking real life money. This game is this game is in itself a to me it's almost like a uh fucking like it sounds like it almost like an NFT. It's just there's so much money in this, and like
yeah, that's fucking nuts.
some of the ships in the game now that people are selling in the in-game like economy are worth like thousands and thousands of dollars that people are selling for real money in the game. I mean, Star Citizen is just its own crazy thing. It's so nuts, honestly.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that was one of the big things I seen. And then just some short little video game stuff that I wanted to talk about a little bit more in detail. Um, just for games coming out this month. For PS5, we'll go through a couple different consoles. For PS5, um, starting January, this list starts January 5th, so this was a couple days ago. Shivering Stone came out on January 5th. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are indie games. Let's see. We'll look for some bigger ones. January 18th, big one. A big release here. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown drops January 18th. There's also a preview of that on IGN if anybody's looking to check out the trailer. And then the day after that, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is coming out for the PS5 on the 19th. So definitely be checking that out. I haven't played all the way through the first one myself yet, so that's something I still need to do. Hey, thanks for hopping in, Kyle. Quick side note, thank you. Quick shout out to you.
Hey.
Missy, I hope you're having a good one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and then another honorable mention because it's my birthday, January
Hey.
25th. There's like what is this? Six? There's six different games coming out. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy PS4 indie game. Devil Inside Us Roots of Evil for PS5. Sounds kind of like a horror game for you horror fans. Macross Shooting Insight. I have no idea what that is. Tenka Tuitsu SSB, another game. I'm not sure, but it sounds like a you know, something from the Japanese Asian market. Awesome. I like to see that on American consoles because I know that. I mean, PlayStation is the place for those. So I wish we could get more of those on Xbox, and it sounds like it's working its way there, but we'll have to wait and see. Um, uh, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this. I think it's Tuhu Luna Nights is how you say the first word, and then Under Night in Birth to Celeste. I There's some strange ones on PlayStation. PlayStation's always got a lot of really just such a bright, a vast array of games. There's always so many different games. Xbox, I feel like it's very shooter orientated, which is why I stick on Xbox so much. But
Isn't that you?
yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely me. For Nintendo Switch, the list is also pretty long. We'll just stick with some of the major ones. Prince of Persia is also coming out on Switch on the 18th, so just mention that real quick. Let's see, and looks like that's about it for the big ones for Switch in January. But Prince of Persia, that one's getting a release across all systems, so I will skip that one coming up. But that's quite a few.
Holy shit.
Um, Oh, January 26th, the day after my birthday, Xbox is getting Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. The Like a Dragon and uh what are they? The Yakuza series have been pretty successful on Xbox. They've hit pretty well. I always see them up there in the top played on Game Pass. I've not played any of those yet. I'm not a huge JRPG person, but it's definitely something that's caught my interest a little bit just from seeing all the people talk so highly about it. And then also the day after my birthday, January 26th, Tekken 8 is getting a release on Xbox Series X and S. So that's
Mm.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, still racking those old classics out.
Yeah. Um uh, just
Hey, let's see. Thanks for stopping in, man.
hey, yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Uh, we're
Uh
gonna have to talk. We're
oh yeah,
gonna
no,
have
I,
to.
I had a I had an incident here. My screen fucked up over here on what I was
Oh
about to
shit.
read. On what I was about to read. My shit went down. But
Oh shit.
I mean, video game news has been pretty quiet this week, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. Everything okay over there, buddy?
Yeah. No, you're good. I
I
just
just
didn't
I
know if
just
you
heard you
just
say,
kind of lost
"Oh
talking
no,
about
no,
it.
no,
No,
no."
no, no.
I didn't lock up or anything. It was my stupid ass
Oh,
screen. Yeah.
fucking hate your tech difficulties.
Yeah, no, I went to go read an article and then it told me I had to make an account for it. So I was like, you suck. um but oh, and I guess Suicide Squad's coming up in I think February. Yeah, February 2nd. So it's right after January. Um I'm cautiously optimistic on that game. I will talk about that a little bit just because I don't know if you guys remember the controversy around that when the first trailer dropped. It got more dislikes than it got likes from what I remember. Kind of a big deal. Um, People were pretty iffy on the trailer just because of the way it was looking. I definitely want to try it just because I thought the gameplay looked cool. Like I liked the movement and all of the stuff that I was seeing, but I could also be wrong. So, um, of course, I could like it and everybody else could hate it. It just seems to work.
Yeah.
It just seems to work that way sometimes with me. So, um, but okay, Kyle dropped in a little bit of stuff, a little bit of knowledge. Okay, I'll keep that. I'm gonna keep this, and I will read it here very shortly. Um, this is probably gonna be a shorter episode, a pretty short episode, honestly, just because really isn't a lot of big news going on. Um,
Yeah. I mean, I had a couple of things. Couple, just literally two.
oh,
For like TV movies, but
okay. I
yeah,
mean, at
I
this point,
haven't really.
I was gonna say at this point I'm pretty video game newsed out. Like I said, there really isn't a whole lot that's going on that I'm like super like gotta talk about. It's the beginning of the year, so we know what's coming out. We're waiting for more news and more showcases. Sometimes I have noticed that there is some showcases uh there is some showcases in January sometimes in the beginning of the year just to kind of showcase what's going to be going on with
Yes, Kyle, I saw that. I
yeah.
did see that. Sorry, Chowder. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're solid. Just to kind of let everybody know what's going on with either Sony or Xbox for the year. Not 100% sure. We haven't gotten anything, um, any announcements of a fucking showcase or anything like that. So, like I said, the news has been pretty slow, which is fine. I mean, we have tons of games to play. I know my backlog is getting pretty freaking full right now. So, I got tons of games that I'm trying to play and get streamed out. Um, and then just watching the controversy on Twitter of all the things that have been going on and all the people talking smack on different things. But that's really, I mean, like I said, it's real quiet right now.
No, that's. I mean, that's what I've been seeing. Just uh, not much
Mm-hmm.
in the realm of anything. Uh, I think the only reason I really saw one of these things is just because I follow it to keep an eye out for it because I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the other one I just came across happenstance. So yeah, I haven't seen anything other than the classic comical people trying to hate on all PlayStation users and everything like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can honestly jump right into movie stuff because like I said, video games are pretty slow. It's just the big I guess the last big news is for anybody who listens to this afterwards, if you have a PS5 and you want to get down on some predecessor, you can sign up for the closed beta still. They are just put out a new wave. Um we got uh till the 29th now to play. And if you really want to play and you're ready to play and you got a PS5 or a PS4 or a PS4, get at your boy, UncleChowdr, and I might be able to hook you up with a code. Okay? I got my ways. So let me know. Uh, but let's jump right into the movie stuff because we got a little bit of movie stuff to talk about, and that will probably help out because we're only at 17 minutes, folks.
Yeah, right, right.
All right. So,
Ah,
let's just start. I want to start right off with what Kyle typed in here first. Um, Margot Robbie not totally dismissing returning as Harley Quinn for the DCU. Nothing planned yet though. James Gunn is also wanting her back, just no timetable or character for her yet, so it's up in the air. Peaky Blinders movie to shoot this summer ish. Um, that would be exciting. Hopefully they keep a lot of the same characters. Peaky Blinders is a great TV show on Netflix if you haven't seen it.
oh
Um,
man.
and other news, something that I'm personally excited about TV wise, if Ricky Gervais actually gets to
Yeah.
co-host the Oscars with Dave Chappelle, I'll poop my
Oh
pants.
my god, dude.
It's so funny, dude. Ricky Gervais is my hero after that speech he gave at the fucking what was it? The Grammys? Was it the Grammys?
Golden
No, the Golden
Globes.
Globes. Yeah, the Golden Globes,
Oh my
dude.
god.
That was a dude. That's
I
the
don't care.
best.
I don't. He was your friend, not mine.
Yeah, dude. That is the duo we need,
Like,
dude. And
but
let Will
but
Smith try to go up and slap Dave Chappelle and see what happens, dude. Dave Chappelle will put the beat down on that guy, dude. 110%. I believe it.
that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Just
Speaking of Dave Chappelle, we can go into that for a second. Has anybody watched his new stand-up special on I think it's on Netflix. It's about
mm,
I think it's about an hour and a half. It's a excellent special. Excellent special. He tells a great story during the special. I don't know if anybody heard, but it was like 3 months after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Um Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage by a guy with a knife.
oh shit.
Yeah. And uh his bodyguard slipped on the way up. It was all chaos. There's a video of it. Um Ended up happening is the guy tried to run after he realized he wasn't going to get at Dave Chappelle, and Puff Daddy and a bunch of other celebs that were there chased him down and they all beat the shit out of him in the background. That actually happened. But he said that right after it happened, he was standing up there on stage, and he was like holding the mic, and he was like trying to, uh, like get himself together, and Chris Rock came out of the back, grabbed the mic, and goes, "Was that Will Smith?" He said that people were laughing so hard they were falling out of their chairs, dude. I thought that was, dude, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock too, both of them.
Oh,
I love those guys, dude. And Dave Chappelle is. I hope he gets to host the Oscars. That would be hilarious,
that would be
hilarious.
that would be a duo for the ages.
Yeah. But definitely go if you, as long as you're not gonna get too sensitive about anything, definitely watch Dave Chappelle's new special. But remember, they're just jokes, people. They're just jokes.
And if we can't joke about something, then society's over.
Yeah, dude. So Dave
Like,
Chappelle is Dave Chappelle is he goes pretty hard in the paint right off the bat, dude. He pulls no punches on this new one. He makes jokes on the trans community. He makes jokes on handicapped people. He went off, dude.
oh,
It was a good special, honestly.
good,
So
good.
it made me laugh for sure. Um
Oh, good.
the uh but I did not see about that Ricky Gervais thing. That is pretty interesting. I hope that they let him. I'd be surprised if they do after his speech at the Golden Globes. But um I maybe they will just for the shock factor, cuz maybe they'll realize more people will tune in just to see what Ricky Gervais is going to say, cuz I mean, I kind of would want to watch just to see what Ricky Gervais is going to say. You know what I mean? Um but what were your two things on TV and movies?
Okay, so first off, have you have you thought about starting Halo yet?
The series
Yeah.
on Max? No, I have not started it.
Well, then you're not going to be as excited as me because I have been waiting since May 19th of 2022
Yeah.
for season 2 to finally drop, and it looks like it finally drops here on February 8th. It comes looks like season 1 season or episode 1 episode 2 will drop on the 8th, and then it goes to every week up
Okay.
through March 21st for so a total of 8 episodes. I'm fucking stoked. Um the way they did the story and the way they portrayed Master Chief, even with actually seeing the Spartans' face, like they went the whole Reach route where the Spartans could take off their helmets, everything like that.
Okay. Well, I haven't watched it
Uh,
yet. I heard a bunch of sweaty nerds complaining, or I seen a bunch of sweaty nerds complaining about it on Twitter, talking about how that's not how Master Chief is, and I was like, oh my god, calm down, just stop. It's a TV show, but I'm gonna watch it
the,
eventually.
the thing about it is, so the Master Chief that we know and love from the game is very, I mean, just kind of real straightforward. There doesn't seem to be much quote unquote human left in what he does.
Okay.
Or in his everyday actions. At least that's how I always took it. He's kind of always suited up, always just 100% ready to go.
Okay.
Whereas this season 1, you do see the downtime. You see, like I said, in Reach, you had those moments where the Spartans were kind of just sitting around. They were talking. They had their helmets off. So you get a little bit more, and you get even more into that. They go into when they're on base and not even geared up, and they're just in these, like, I don't want to call them exosuits, but exosuits almost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they do put a little personal touch into Master Chief. They dive a little bit into his background, well, where he's from. But then I think season 2 is going to be more of that classic, the not really pulling his helmet off because of something that happens that ends season 1. Um, you basically end up with quote unquote AI Master Chief.
Okay, I could see that.
So I don't necessarily know. I don't know which route it's going to go, but I am
Interested. Okay. Yeah, I
I'm
get you.
beyond excited. Ha!
I get you.
And then the other one I have to call out, and it actually reminded me of something while I was thinking about it, is holy shit, Reacher is fucking legit.
Yeah, I want to continue watching that show. We kind of fell off, and we've been watching movies. We've been watching a lot of movies, me and Tiff have, but that's another TV show I want to continue watching because I did enjoy the first season.
Yeah, season two season two seems pretty legit. Definitely a little bit of different flow, but still the same Reacher. We will say this: Alan Rickman is holy shit huge.
Yeah. Actually, that's funny that you bring that up because I seen an interview um this last week where he swears, he claims, and I don't know how true it is, but he claims that for season 1 he got that big and that ripped naturally, no steroids. And then he says now he's taking some some substances, I guess would be the best way to say it, to help with his workouts because he said he found himself really drained all the time by the end of season 1 because he was like having to put in so much work to keep his body like that without using any supplements or anything like that. I don't know nothing about that, the body science of that shit, but
I
I mean,
mean, here's the thing I
he's
noticed.
huge. He's
He's
fucking
big.
huge, dude.
He's big. He's got that like that just natural like I'm almost at the stage I can't wipe my own ass walk.
Yeah, he's big boy.
Yeah, yeah, he's so and looking back at Blue Mountain State, he was quite a bit younger.
Still big. He's got that body. He's got that body
Yeah,
type.
right, right. He's got that body type, but even then, I mean, he wasn't like
No, he wasn't
super
ripped.
jacked,
He wasn't
but he
ripped
was.
like that.
But the one thing I would say is in the scenes in season one that I saw where you saw Reacher without his shirt on, he wasn't like 80s action star ripped. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you could see the definite muscle lines, but there was still some softness to it rather than like, you know, we're used to seeing fucking Arnold and Jean Claude Van Damme, and when you see them without a shirt on, like it's like someone took a chisel.
It had chiseled the guy out of granite. Ching, ching, ching,
You know
ching.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so I don't know. I could see it. I could see it, but I don't know that maybe without performance enhancers, but I don't know if he could do it without something just to help,
I
just some
mean,
kind of a supplement.
you would think so, but he claims he didn't. I don't know how true it is, but he claims he didn't.
But I also did see another one, and this one I don't know how true it was or not. Uh, but he did say that he would actually enjoy playing or would like to play a Batman. So
He would be a decent Batman, I think. He could do it.
yeah,
But at the same time, though, I have the same problem that I have with him as Jack Reacher. I try to take him serious. Kyle goes boo. Uh, um, I have the same problem with him as Jack as I have with Jack Reacher. Is I just still see him as fucking Thaddeus, bro.
I will admit, yeah.
Yeah, come on, dude. I just that's all I can see, dude.
He's doing like some badass scene or like in season one when he gets in that fight in the prison in the bathroom and just like mobs those guys.
Yeah, and then in the back of my brain, I hear him screaming at the top of his lungs like a little girl.
Yeah, I'm just hearing like salute.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh,
Exactly.
I can't. I can't. It did take me a minute, but I will say this to see Thad Castle to Jack Reacher, that's two opposite ends of a spectrum, and to see him pull him off as well as he does,
He's got some
I mean,
range. He's got some range as an actor.
yeah.
You can say boo
So,
if you want, Kyle, but I think he could try the Batman. He could try the Batman. He might get away with it. Okay.
bro, bro,
They fucking
and that
let Yeah, they
Ben
let
Affleck way past his prime.
yeah, dude, they let Ben Affleck do it. They let George Clooney do it. Come on, give Thad a chance. Give Thad a
But
chance.
give him a chance. But yeah, those were kind of the two big things that I had.
Yeah, movie wise, I guess I'll talk a little bit about. We started the Mario movie. We paused it though, but we started the Mario movie.
We have standards
We
now.
have standards now. No,
We'll
we let
go
them
back.
try. We let them try. And listen, where were the standards when they let Ben Affleck do it? All right, Ben Affleck had some cool moments, but terrible Batman.
It's Ben Affleck. I watch any movie and I see him playing Safari on Liv Tyler's stomach as the world's about to end.
It-
This is the best actual though.
no, his is not the best, actually, though. How dare you say that when Christian Bale's Batman exists? How dare you? How
I
dare
can't.
you? I don't care if it's the most comic accurate. Who was the most badass? Christian Bale. Who was the best Joker? Heath Ledger. At least I will stand on that hill till the day I die. And Bane. I'll stand on that hill. I'll stand on that. Let's see,
Nah,
get out of here with that Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, come on. Like, yes, I love those, but nah.
Bale is my favorite, but Batfleck is best. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
See, favorites and best can be two totally different. So that's why we have to give Reacher a try.
True.
You
True.
just never, you just never know.
True.
I will admit he also does have. I was laughing at this multiple times when watching him like walk through a parking lot. He's
Okay.
got that sway.
I'll give you best bat costume for Michael cuz that one was that he there was some good costumes back then.
But okay,
What
it would be super funny to see a Batman with the absolute T-shaped body that Alan has because he is from feet to like chest is just straight, and then his arms go out.
yeah,
I
I get
noticed
that.
that in a couple of scenes. I mean, yes, it's Tim Burton that you're talking about. Like
Oh.
he's in a whole another level of his own, especially when trying to get
Yeah,
that dark and creepy vibe.
yeah, like the Tim Burton movies were really good. At least I thought so just because I'm
Mhm.
a big nerd. But I have to say there is one movie that had like I didn't like George Clooney's Batman, okay? But the one Batman movie I did grow up watching a lot because my dad really fucking likes it is Batman and Robin that's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. I love the costumes and like the vibe of Gotham City in that one. That I thought was really cool. The rest of
Arm
Arnold as fucking as
to freeze.
Mr. Freeze. That was so good, dude. That was so good. I love that. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, that
Oh
shit was.
yes. Best villains and costumes by far for Clooney's Batman. Um
Oh yeah, look at the way they did Uma Thurman and what was it Poison Ivy,
yeah. And like,
and they had the more comic accurate Bane,
yeah.
like the beat out, venomed out. Besides maybe the nips. Oh come on, it was the '90s.
And besides maybe the nips. And um fucking also I enjoyed Val Kilmer's Batman movies just because I like the villains in those ones too. I thought Tommy Lee Jones was awesome as Two-Face.
Yes,
So,
yes.
oh yeah, DeVito was the there's no one else who will ever be Penguin in my eyes.
Nope. No, and it's actually really funny. Uh, Kyle, I know you'll get this one. Um,
And yes, I know it
but
wasn't close.
let's see, Chowder, did you ever? I can't remember. Have you ever seen Gotham?
No, he still Kyle was just bitching at me and telling me I need to watch Gotham.
All right, all right. So, dude, Penguin in that one, holy! exact opposite.
See,
Well, good morning, Whiskey. How in the hell are ya?
hey, Whiskey, welcome and good morning. Dude, I'm sorry. DeVito is my favorite penguin. I'll watch it. I'm sure
Yeah,
it'll be
no, no.
good, but DeVito will always be my favorite penguin. And we're doing good, Whiskey. Thanks for hopping in. We're in here having a
Yeah,
Batman debate.
just kind of having a free for all. Like,
Yeah, dude, DeVito penguin will always be my favorite, dude. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
yeah,
He's
100%.
dis-
Again,
he's a disgusting little bird man. Yeah, dude. Gnarly as
gnarly
fuck.
as fuck. Ah,
Disgusting little bird man he was, and it was so funny to watch, dude.
that is awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. But yeah, no, we've gotten some amazing Batman movies. And it's like, you could have the same argument about Spider-Man. Okay. I grew up watching the first Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. They're all great. I loved William Dafoe as the Green Goblin. Okay.
Oh,
He's fucking
absolutely.
amazing as Green Goblin. But I personally really liked Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man the best. I thought he was the best at it. I liked his Spider-Man the best. That's just me though.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's just me. I thought it was my favorite one. Yeah, Andrew Garfield was so good. And I was going to check it out. Yeah, the Cameron Monaghan guy is a great actor. I love him in almost everything I've seen him in. Him being the main character for Star Wars Fallen Order and Star Wars Jedi Survivor, so awesome. And he did great with those roles as well. And he really
Yeah.
got into it too. Like he was even like given the fucking like the devs shit about not having ponchos in the second game, and there is a poncho that you can go get because of that shit. Like it's really cool. He got into that character. So
Right.
Gotham. Okay, yeah. See, the first time I seen Cameron Monaghan was fucking Shameless because my girlfriend loves that fucking show. So that's the
Trying to think
that's the
when the first time.
was Shameless. So and
No,
then
I can't watch that. I can't watch Shameless.
yeah, me neither, brother. Me neither.
Dude, years ago, my wife tried watching it. I fell asleep on the couch. I was asleep. She turned it on, watched it. I woke up to
Exactly, Whiskey. Go ahead though.
I I woke up to William H. Macy, who I love William H. Macy, the roles he plays and the shows and movies that he's in. And I was like, oh, nice. Boom, flip cut. And now there's someone getting fucked in the ass. And I'm like, back to sleep. Like, yeah.
Kyle, if you haven't played, oh, that's right. You're not a Star Wars fan. Never mind. Not even gonna waste the time.
All right. I was going to say, but no, the Star Wars games they were fucking amazing.
I have a hard time watching Shameless for other reasons. It's just my family's my my some of my family members just too close resemblance, all right? Too much of a big a piece of shit just like that. The show's just too chaotic for me.
Uh, so
Great acting in there though.
this, yo, Cameron is so
Dude.
not well known that even Wikipedia doesn't know his birthday. It just says born 1993 or 1994.
But no, if you have those EA did it right with fucking Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor if you haven't played those, and he was great in those roles. Um but if you're not a Star Wars fan, I would say probably don't worry about it too much. If you're not a big Star Wars fan, Kyle. I'm talking about you.
Kyle is just not my cup of tea to wake up to.
Yeah, he not a star. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I don't like the idea of waking up to that either. Okay, that's not what I want to see when I first open my eyes in the morning. The only thing I want to see is my cigarette being lit. That's it. In the morning.
uh,
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I mean, a good place to start would be Jedi Fallen Order. Just play it. Try it out.
yeah,
Fucking
I mean, you really don't have to know much of anything. Just play the game.
yeah, you don't have
It has a great story in and of itself without having known
uh-huh.
all like the universe.
Yep, very much so. And but
So
yeah, Lutzy is probably the biggest Star Wars fan I know. I love Star Wars, but he likes Star Wars more than me. That's for sure. Listen, the first ones are fine. The rest of them, eh.
eh, didn't even keep a good story going.
7, 8, and 9, we could forget about those.
Uh, Man, and it sucks too because that was ones that was like, "Ah, I am going to watch these no matter what, just because I have to.
Yeah.
But womp womp womp.
Yeah, no. But I was also pretty little when like 1, 2, and 3. I mean, you're allowed an opinion even if it's wrong. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Um, I grew up when I was growing up. The 1, 2, and 3 came out, so like I'm always gonna be partial to 3, especially. Uh, Again, opinion only. Mr. Batflick is the best. Get out of here, dude. I don't even know what to say to you right now, Kyle. I don't even know what to say. But the I don't know. I didn't like the direction they took the new Star Wars movies in, but I will always be a Star Wars fan just because I love that universe.
That's kind of how I am because there was so much more. I mean, the books,
Because
all the different books were freaking.
because everybody wants Vader. That's everybody wants more Vader. Vader.
Yep, he's only like the most well-known movie villain in history.
I mean,
Vader.
almost. I mean, not all DC is trash, but again, it's all to what you like.
Yeah. See, that's I don't watch a whole lot of.
And Warner Bros has really fucked that shit up. They did not do justice to they have not done justice to DC.
No, they have not. But yeah, I actually have never really been the biggest fan of superhero movies.
Oh
I'm more
yeah.
of a war movie fan.
Yeah, see, I like a good movie as long as it's entertaining. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is the Avengers, the first Avengers movie. Like fuck, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Of all
Okay,
time.
so that would be this is going to be another kind of the same thing as Fast and the Furious. One of my favorite movies are the first ones. Yeah, I loved Captain America, but it was when it just kind of kept going
Fast and the Furious
and
should have
going.
ended at 5, and that should have been it. Number 5, that should have been the end. They got away with
Dude,
the safe. It was a little extra ridiculous, and that could have been the end of the story, and we all could have been happy.
I was fine after fucking Tokyo Drift.
No, see, no, 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 because they were all still on the run.
I mean,
So
I get it. I get it. I
yeah,
get it.
after
And
four,
I did watch Up. Yeah.
after
The
four,
one with the safe.
after four, I was like, well, whatever. And I guess we could have just left it at that. But of course, they had to bring Letty back because so it
Because family, everything.
because family. Listen, man, I don't care what anybody says. Number five is still Fast Five is still one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie, dude. I love that movie. It had a little bit of racing. It had action. Oh, fuck! It would. I loved all of that movie. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a child when it comes to those types of movies. And Tokyo Drift will always be one of my favorites, just because
Oh, dude.
that redneck looking at that security guard dead in the face and going, "Can I get a copy of that?" It's one of the best things I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know. I even love Tokyo Drift, but I'm I'm kind of right there with you. That's kind of why after the whole safe and getting that ridiculous, it was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, it got nuts.
Yeah, yeah. No, the safe through the city scene was nuts, but I fucking loved it. I loved every minute of it.
I mean, being the big ridiculous 80s action movie fan that you are, I could see it.
Yes, that's the other thing. Like, if you knew what type of movies I grew up watching, you would understand why I like that movie. Okay, I don't give a
Okay.
shit if it's fake. All right, I'm there for a good time, not a long time. All right, that's what a movie's for. I want to be entertained. I want to see some crazy shit. I don't care if it's unrealistic. One of my favorite series of movies of all time, fucking Die Hard. All of them. One, two, three, four, and five. I've seen them all. I love them all. They're ridiculous, especially the fourth one. The fourth one's super ridiculous, but I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
I love all the Rambo movies. I love all of the Lethal Weapon movies. I've seen them all. The 80s action shit is cheesy, and that's what I grew up on, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, John
Uh,
and John Wick was the new version of that. He
yep.
kills more people than words he says in any of those movies. That's an actual fact. He kills more people than words he says in those movies. That's the type of movie sometimes that you just need to watch. Just ridiculous action.
Just people dying all the
Exa-
time. Bam,
exactly.
bam, bam.
Does Arnold Schwarzenegger have a machine gun with a magazine that just never seems to need to be reloaded? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
More people he can mow down. Yeah, Taken. Taken's fucking amazing. You don't fuck with Liam Neeson either. Those movies got a bit ridiculous. They should have just left it alone with Taken 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a little bit ridiculous, but still awesome. Still awesome. All of it. I love the ridiculous action movies. Um, yeah, that's what I grew up watching. So Fast and the Furious movies, like, you know what? I can even get behind six a little bit. I can even get behind six a little bit. But seven,
What? Which one is six?
six is the first one with Jason Statham, if I remember correctly.
Okay, no.
If I remember correctly, I think that's the one that everybody makes fun of. For the like 20-mile long runway.
Yeah, no. I don't think I ever saw that one.
Is it? Oh, no, no, no! It's not Jason Statham. It's the other British dude. It's the Luke. It's the Owen Shaw. It's his little brother, the guy with the hair, the British dude with the hair. That's the difference. It's not the bald one. It's the one with the hair. It's the little brother.
The little brother.
Yeah, it's the little brother Shaw, and that's why Jason Statham goes after him originally, I think, because they fucking take out Shaw. They're always making enemies. But yeah, I think six is the one with the ridiculously long runway. There's so many of them, I confuse them. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's the. But also like I can appreciate a a movie franchise having movies that are so bad they're almost good. Like Tremors. Okay? After the first one, those movies are so bad they're almost good. And I don't care what anybody says. The second one, they go down to Mexico and they have to deal with the walking ones. So cheesy, but so good. The third one, they have flying creatures. They fly and they call them ass blasters. They literally call them ass blasters in the movie. So bad it's
Yeah,
good.
but no Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon was only in the first one.
Exactly.
But that's okay, dude,
Kevin,
because Burt Gummer is in every single movie and that's who really matters.
that's true.
Okay,
That
let's
is
be
very
honest.
true.
He's even in the fourth one, the one that's based in the Wild West, as his great great grandfather. Okay? Okay? That's how much he's in those movies. And I love them.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
They fucking killed one of them fucking big old worms out of the ground with one of those fucking 6-gauge punt guns from like the 1800s, the ones that they used to kill like fucking 50 ducks at a time. You ever seen one of those shotguns? It's a breech
Oh yeah.
load shotgun and they're fucking huge. Like you gotta put it in the back of a wagon to transport it huge. It's like a fucking small cannon. Yeah, it was sick.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, cheesy ass movies. I love it, dude. I love those cheesy ass movies. There's
Really
even
amazing.
there's even a fifth one apparently that I have not seen yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, "Oh fuck, I might have to watch that just for nostalgia's sake." Yeah, cuz they're the best cheesy action movies of all time. The first one was really good cuz it's like a classic. The first one's like a total classic.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. And then the second one got a little bit out of hand, but was still also scary in its own way, just because of like, especially when I was growing up, because like the first time they discover that they walk, like they're like sitting on a truck out in this area thinking they're safe, and like they see a vehicle driving and then it goes off the road and parks, and so they go walking across this open field and find the vehicle all torn apart, and he's like, what the fuck? Like it's just the way the movie did it. The second one was actually pretty good in some parts. Like it was actually kind of scary sometimes.
Uh,
But yeah, no, the third one I'll never forget just because they fucking named the flying ones ass blasters. Like I just could not believe that shit.
it was at that point that they were like, okay, we're just now it's just comedy.
Yeah, it's just comedy. I'm
Like,
pretty
it's
sure.
so bad, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the fucking dudes in the like one of the fucking characters in the movie goes, that sounds like a porno. It says something about it. It says it's just so the movie's so ridiculous after that. So
That's
so funny, dude. And they fucking they take him out with a fucking potato gun and a fucking like a piece of rebar, dude. It's hilarious, dude. Like the shit that happens in those movies is just so funny.
oh fuck.
Yeah, so but you know, I also appreciate a really good movie as well. So like I appreciate you got to look at it from a different like there's some movies that are just bad. They're just bad. Okay? The Avatar, the Last Airbender movie, bad. The Aragon movie, bad.
Oh,
Super bad. Okay. That movie just is in its own area of bad. Hella bad. Yeah, yeah.
it-
Um there's a few movies I can think of that are just uh, uh. But besides that, I think movie stuff I'm pretty solid on. Really quiet right now. It's the beginning of the year, so we don't got a lot of new stuff to
there's
talk about.
not a whole lot going on.
No, we have what we're playing, and of course, you know, we're gonna be streaming. I feel like honestly, right now might be an okay time to wrap things up because I still want to go to town before some shit hits the fan. Uh, little sports talk, real fast.
Oh,
For those who are fans of the Grizz or live in Montana or just want to watch a good football game today, the Missoula, Montana Grizzlies are fucking playing their championship game today at noon. It starts at noon Montana time, Mountain Standard Time. So, fucking 11 Pacific time. Um,
11 Pacific.
yep. And so forth. I will definitely go sports, says Kyle. I'll definitely be watching that game while this is uploading, and I'm doing a couple other things around the house. Pretty excited to watch that game. Might be playing some predecessor a little bit later for anybody who's interested. I don't know what the boys are doing. I want to try to get some games in today with some peoples. If not, we're gonna go back to that good old Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I said predecessor, and Kyle gave me the eyeballs. Oh, oh,
Oh.
oh, the team is on now, motherfucker. I know I seen Luke on earlier, so, but I don't know how long you guys are gonna be going, but I have to go into town and do some things first. So, but we're gonna be doing that. So yeah, it's okay to have a little bit of a shorter stream, and it's just the two of us today. So a little bit of a short pod. That's okay. That's okay. Much love still. Hopefully we'll have some, hopefully some new stuff will spring up. We'll get some new news, maybe some announcements of some showcases soon. Just the two of us. Yeah, I thought about that too. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some big news. Okay, love you too, brother. We'll be glad to have you back next week, for sure.
We'll talk to it.
Yeah, we're gonna. I don't know. What's your plans for the day? Are you gonna be streaming, Mad Dog?
Probably not. I'm still waiting on some of those edits before I even go live. Now, will I be on games? That's debatable. Just kind of depends. I think my nephew has 2 hockey games, so we were debating on going up and watching those. So if I don't watch those, I'm gonna try and catch the Grizz game, but we'll see. Not
Word.
100% sure.
Word. Well, I feel like a good way to end this stream, since it was a shorty, is we're gonna put a raid out there, guys. So everybody who's in here, stay in. We're gonna raid a homie. And this will wrap up the stream. Look for us live. Look for the episode on YouTube, Spotify, all the places you like to listen to podcasts. Thank you guys for your continued support and you guys coming in and hanging out. It means the world to us. This has been a blast for us, and I love doing it, and I hope to continue doing it. So thank you guys, and let's go check out Kyle.